So the work that JJK does in the community is they were built in 2000, and so for over 25 years they've been providing youth services in the form of after-school programs, athletics, as well as all-day summer camps. Over the past few years they've also opened a youth academy, K through 5th grade, which is a school here.
We use athletics at the JJK Center as a hook, to bring our young people in hopes of exposing them to things they don't know they need to be exposed to, making sure they can read at grade level. So, as a part of our athletics, we have a curriculum called Winning in Life. And one of our principles is critical thinking or risk taking. So when it comes to agriculture and when on the food side of it, a lot of them first say, oh, I don't like zucchini. Then all of a sudden you do zucchini sticks. The principle of the day is risk taking. You take a risk. Now that all of a sudden they love zucchini. As an athlete, it was very important for me to understand the different things I was putting into my body to be able to function at a high level. And I think it's very important too that the foods and the meals that we service, so when kids go into the classroom, that they're able to read and understand and not be tired and fatigued.
JJK Fan, it is an innovation center where we are focused on basically everything related to food systems. So it's a 24,000 square foot building where we'll actively be running programs, as well as we have a full auditorium that can be used for a variety of community events and gatherings. We have a teaching kitchen, we have a working lab, we have a maker's construction space, as well as active classrooms, of which the University of Illinois, through their 4-H program, runs programs, and the Donald Danforth Plant Science Center runs plant science education here. Lansdowne Up runs construction programming. If you think about it, it's the hub of the collective partnership of the 4 institutions to really develop and gain interest in career pathways as it relates to food, ag, and nutrition, but basically the food system as a whole. I think a lot of times our kids think they're out in the middle of a cornfield to engage with food systems and agriculture, but through our partnerships with the University of Illinois as well as Donald Danforth Plant Science Center, we're able to integrate technology in ways that really captivate our students and thinking and seeing themselves within these spaces. It's important to get youth involved within the food system so that they can be the decision makers of the future. But specifically, when you think of this community, 86% of the population live in what's designated as a food desert. They have limited food access. But there's also, when you think of St. Louis, a budding ag tech industry, including bioscience, GIS, and we need our kids to have the access points and start as early as possible. One of the things that we did here is we worked with a researcher that's working on his PhD from Washington University, where he is studying the root architecture of 18 heirloom varieties of collard greens. In doing that, we were able to engage youth of all ages within his research, and I found that our kids, that really resonated with them in very meaningful ways, because collard greens are at every family gathering, whether it's Thanksgiving or Christmas. And as part of that work, we had interns, one of which now is graduating college and looking to go into data science in the plant science field. And she would credit some of that to really opening, a world to her that she didn't know existed previously.
Timing is everything. There's a season, and even as a youngster growing up, I didn't even know that this could be possible. I didn't even know I could be in the position that I'm in today. And so being able to take all the lessons that others taught me and the energies that they poured into me, now as a gift back to other families, to our community, I can give it back. When the JJK Fan is successful in 3 to 5 years, what that looked like for me, that we would have an endowment to help sustain all the work that we're doing. The sustainability of all of this is very important, and that it would definitely outlive me, but more importantly, I want whoever is to take my place, that they will continue the mission and the vision that's already been laid out.